Normally we do a little preamble before we do that, but you're never on time, so you don't know that.
No preamble. We're jumping straight into it. Because I figured, we just start it and then we do preamble.
Oh yeah, let's do the preamble afterwards.
Exactly. But what's up, everybody? Welcome to Dad's Anime Stash. You've done the correct thing. You waited till your parents were gone. And you've pulled out that Blu-ray. You've popped it in. And you're ready to hear some awesome conversation about a place further than the universe, an anime that I fully watched this time.
That's so insane. This is the first full anime that Mark has watched that was for the podcast. He's gone out of his way to watch other anime that's not on the podcast while he's supposed to be watching it. But
yeah, and it's a newer anime, and Athgeek didn't watch it, so I'm not going to forget that.
I have 70 other anime that are coming out this new season that I have to watch.
Man,
well, let's go ahead and do our weekly Athgeek check-in. Athgeek, go ahead and talk about the new anime that's coming out for the next 45 minutes. We'll
yeah, for the next 45 minutes, if only. But there are a lot of good ones. There's a lot of returning ones. It's a heavy returning one. I mean, Dr. Stone's coming back. I'm sure you love that.
I love Dr. Stone so much. I'm so stoked. They're not going to do Simon Dub, though.
I do need to watch Dr. Stone still.
You haven't watched Dr. Stone? That's disappointing.
No, not yet.
That should be the next one we watch.
Well, that's not for us to decide. We leave. Oh, look at that. Yu Yu Hakusho. Sai has entered the building. Sai is wearing a Yu Yu Hakusho shirt.
A cool horror shirt. My nice cool horror shirt.
I'm cool horror. Have you seen Yukina?
Yeah. So are we talking about that bad show?
We are talking about
not a bad show.
No, Yu Yu Hakusho is not.
Yeah, no, it's a great show. But yeah, we're going to talk about a place further in the universe. Josh, what's it about?
So we got 4 little girls, and they go to Antarctica. But here's the thing: one of them has a dead mother. No one's shocked. An anime protagonist with a dead parent doesn't shock anyone.
Yeah, right.
So, Sai, you think it's a bad show?
It is. It was very, very boring. Nothing happened. It took them forever to get to Antarctica.
Okay, yeah. You're not wrong on that. I was just like, come on, man. It's episode 9. Are we getting there or not? Go to Antarctica or don't.
Don't worry, guys. We got 9. I mean, overall, I thought it was okay, but I definitely have problems with it. But yeah, that was definitely one of them. It took so long.
Well,
and then even when they get there, it was like they're doing shit that you some stuff was like realistic, like the boats and the waves and all that. And then they get to Antarctica and they're like openly like opening doors on capsized like ships that are turning. They're like opening doors out into the tundra. Like they're removing all their face masks and stuff.
Who am I to debate that? I have no idea. So, Sai, you changed your opinion. At one point, you said it's fine.
It is fine. It's fine.
It's fine. I like the short, peppy one who quotes herself. And I said Hinata. And you said, wow, Josh must love this show. He knows a name.
Yeah. It's fine. It is what it is.
Okay. But is it fine or is it bad?
It's bad to me, but it's fine for everyone else. If that's what you like.
What I wanted you to say was it's fine. And I was just going to be like, that's amazing that we finally found a slice of life anime that you were like, it's fine. It's good enough.
It is. I mean, if that's what you like.
It is.
It's not fine for me, though.
It is interesting that, it's kind of boring with a subject matter that's so crazy,
Boring.
not boring. Like, could you imagine actually going to Antarctica?
No.
It'd be the craziest shit in the world.
Yeah. Because
I
mean,
don't
one,
even want to go where you guys live.
It would also require a lot more training than what they did.
Right, for them to be active crew members.
Right, yeah, they did like a bare minimum amount of training. Like it would take a lot more to actively like run around. And
we got this one chick who wants to go to Antarctica because her mom went to Antarctica and died.
Yep.
But before she died, she wrote a book that said Antarctica is good. Everybody come here.
Yep.
The irony.
Yeah.
So she meets these two other girls who randomly also want to go to Antarctica, even though they never wanted it before. One girl is just bored because she only has one friend. So she's like, Antarctica is now my friend forever. And then they're just talking about it at a shop. And Hinata's like, I'm part of this now.
She wanted to live the springtime of her youth.
She wanted to live her truth.
Springtime of her youth, like Rock Lee.
Yeah. Athgeek?
Yeah.
Good. So then they find out that this... What's the word?
I don't know what you're trying to get at.
The girl who's originally going to Antarctica alone. The singer.
Idol.
Idol. Thank you.
Yeah.
Because she's technically a child actor.
Yeah, she's like this actor. She's this idol. And they're going to send her to Antarctica for publicity, right? Okay. So that made sense to me. Like, sending her going to Antarctica for publicity was like, whatever. It helps it gets her publicity. It helps the trip. But then, like, if they just sent her and she just basically stayed in a room the whole time, whatever, it would have made more sense than them actually being part of the crew. Or maybe like if they just put them in the kitchen or whatever. But yeah, they did way too much when they got there. Anyway, they meet up with the idol and she tells her mom, I'm only going to Antarctica. Somehow there's 4 people on the trip now.
Yeah.
How did they get that? How did they get that pass?
I guess because they were show shorts. I guess they were, yeah.
The one dude was.
I guess they were show short staff. They were like, yeah, three high school girls. That'll be a good people to help out with Antarctica.
Well, they went as the idols, like
her entourage or whatever.
Well,
you said that she
crew.
Yeah, my guess is that this company was probably like.
It wasn't a company; it was civilian.
No, I'm saying like the company that was sending her was probably like paying.
Her mom
was the company.
Well, I mean, her mom was her manager, but like she obviously probably like belonged to some sort of agency or something.
I don't think she did. It felt real.
I thought her mom was the agency.
Oh, I thought it was like her mom was her manager or something.
I just took it at like she was the head of the meet. I don't know.
It felt real shady to me.
Yeah, the mom definitely put off those vibes of like you're taking advantage of your daughter in some way.
Yeah. Children aren't for monetization, guys. I want everyone to remember that.
No, they are.
It's a tough stance that I'm taking.
No, they're for monetization. Yeah.
Yeah.
If they're worth it.
But yeah, I don't know if they bring in enough money.
If they have a skill set to be monetized.
Well, how much is enough money?
However much they make.
Listen, guys, I just want to say, as the only person,
if a child makes a lemonade stand, and that's his skill set.
As the only person on this podcast who's read Corey Feldman's autobiography, children are not for monetization.
Is that what he says in his autobiography?
No, that's what I say after figuring out how batshit crazy he is. Corey Feldman from the two Corys?
Yeah. A lot of those
boys.
Nope.
A lot of those child actors have had weird stuff.
Lost Boys is an anime, so there's no way.
Also, apparently Nickelodeon doesn't pay all their kid actors that were on Nickelodeon don't get residuals. once their contract was up, they no longer got paid for anything.
That sounds crazy.
Yeah, I only found out because like you guys ever watch Ned's Declassified?
Well, Nickelodeon only had like 2 shows.
Don't they have a podcast now?
Yeah, they have a podcast. There was like a short I saw on YouTube, and it was like because I guess they pitched to like revitalize the show, like to reboot it essentially, and Nickelodeon like turned it down. So then they offered to like buy the rights, like they had the money for it, and they offered to just buy the producing rights to the show and just give Nickelodeon a cut, and they said no. And then they were like, well, yeah, but you guys get like residuals, right? Because it's on like Netflix and stuff. They were like, no, Netflix, all the contracts that any kid signed for Nickelodeon back in the day included a clause that said no residuals once your contract's up.
Well, that was their manager's fault.
They're getting treated like the writers and Chuck Huber.
It was just flat out. It was only their contract. It was like no one could sign for Nickelodeon if you didn't agree to that. They would just find some other kid who would.
Well, I mean, sucks to suck, I guess.
Sucks to suck.
I mean,
if you were an actor, what would you do, Ty? If you were a child actor, what would you do? If someone offered you like a starring role on Nickelodeon, are you going to turn it down because you don't get residuals?
Take it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing. I mean, I'm not going to complain about it. I signed.
Yeah, it's just a shitty business practice to.
I didn't say it wasn't.
To do a bunch of kids.
Just saying it's. I mean.
All right, guys, we're not here to argue the morality of stealing money from children.
We're here to talk about the morality of stealing money to go to Antarctica.
Of shipping children off to Antarctica to their death.
Yeah.
They didn't die, though.
No one died, which was interesting because I had read a description of the show and it said one of them dies. And I think whoever wrote it just got confused.
Yeah.
They were talking about her mom.
I think they were talking about her
yeah. That would make sense. I mean, I don't know.
The thumbs down to that asshole.
Yeah. Because, no one dies. In fact, it's a great trip. They see everything they want to see.
The penguins,
no matter what time of the year
adorable.
Penguins stink. And I'm glad they pointed that out in the show.
I mean, that's fine.
They do stink.
But they look stupid, and I hated it.
Penguins look stupid?
In the show, yeah.
In the anime,
look stupid in real life, Sai.
They look.
That's how they look.
They look amazing in real life.
Thank you.
I mean, I like penguins, but I thought, they looked. I mean, they didn't show a lot of penguins, I guess, but
if I could cause the mass extinction of one animal, it would be the penguin.
Yeah,
really, not
what a stupid group of animals.
Not mosquitoes.
How are they stupid?
Are great. That's like one of my. That's like top 3 favorite animal.
I'm surprised you wouldn't go for. I'm surprised you wouldn't go for.
The penguins are fish. Okay, do you realize that? They're just.
I'm surprised you wouldn't go for mosquitoes. They literally serve zero purpose.
Mosquitoes? They're part of the food chain.
They're insects.
Yeah, but that spiders would be just fine without them.
Spiders wouldn't be fine without them. Plus, how would we spread malaria?
That's a good point.
That's a good point.
You're not thinking ahead.
That is a good point. I mean, yeah, penguins don't just. What diseases do they spread? I don't actually know. I'm sure they spread something.
I don't know. I can tell you,
they
even though
the disease of joy,
bird flu, probably.
Well, look. Even though they look like they would be disgusting, if I could, I'd eat a penguin.
I mean, that doesn't stop them from being cool.
Yeah, I mean, I won't gonna lie. I do like penguins, but I would eat one if given the opportunity.
But
there's almost no animal that wouldn't, like exotic animal that wouldn't be the case for.
Yeah, I want to eat a giraffe so bad, and a panda.
Interesting.
I want to be the last man to eat panda.
Which panda though? Like big panda or like small red panda?
Big panda. Small red pandas aren't going extinct. I've got years to get one of those.
That's true.
So let me tell you a story. One time I was at the zoo, at the penguin house, right? And a penguin splashed me. So I splashed it back, and then some guy yelled at me.
Wait, how did you get close? Oh, I've only been to zoos where they're fully behind glass.
It's the glass is like this high.
Oh,
specifically so the penguins can jump off and splash people because they like it. Penguins are referred to mostly as nature's assholes.
I don't think they are.
I think they are.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure. Anyway, so penguins stink and we all hate them.
Nope.
Well, what were we talking about?
That's false.
That is
we're talking about how
false.
that
much we
the
love
big
penguins.
thing for this show is how many times they mentioned the trip almost gets canceled for the trip not to even remotely get close to being canceled.
Oh, it
Not
was
even
almost
close.
canceled.
Yeah, it is in the background. Hang on. All right, Athgeek, you love penguins. What's your favorite animal?
Emperor penguins.
Emperor penguins are your favorite animal.
So wait,
Yes.
you said penguins is in your top 3. So like, is emperor penguins and regular penguins both in your top 3?
It's debatable. It's debatable. I mean, I forgot what those other little penguins are called, but yeah,
The ones.
Emperor penguins. I don't know.
You're
Happy
talking about the
Feet's
ones
one
from
of
Happy
my
Feet?
yeah. Happy Feet is one of my top 3 favorite movies.
Is that
And
emperor penguins or is that the
I'm
other
so
one? That you can't
confused.
think of?
Emperor penguins are the
Emperor.
tall ones, and then the little ones, like the little Hispanic ones. I love those too. I forgot what those are called.
What do you mean your favorite animals are debatable? Do people debate you on this?
Huh? No, I'm saying it's.
People
Yeah, I
argue with
mean,
you if they're not your favorite
I've
animal?
had conversations. You know, you've had conversations. Why is that in your top? That shouldn't be in your top 3. And it's like, well, that's my top 3. You know, that's how I feel.
For
Yeah,
animals?
What are
The
Yes,
there's
royal
not a-
penguins?
Yeah, I have no idea. Wait, what?
Is that what you're talking about? The royal penguins?
Is that what they're called?
What are the ones that have like the yellow on their eyes?
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. The one with the yellow on top of the head.
It's a species of macaroni penguin.
Perfect.
I watch a lot of what's called Tier Zoo and Wild. What's called Life.
I like
and
Tier
Wild-
Zoo.
You don't like Tier Zoo? I love Tier
I said
Zoo.
I like it.
Oh, I think you said you
You
don't
can tell
like
that we all enjoyed the anime a lot.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
As we talking about animal YouTube channels.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's like saying walruses are cool, Josh.
Walruses
You
are
like
not cool.
walruses? Okay. If you would have liked the walruses and not like penguins,
Have you ever
That
seen the
would've been a
movie
problem.
Tusk?
no.
No.
I don't
Justin
think-
Long gets turned into a walrus. It's pretty gross.
Was this recent?
No.
2014.
Okay.
How do you know that off
Oh,
the top of your head?
God.
I searched
I'm guessing
it.
he Googled it when you said the word Tusk.
I think he just knew.
Or he knew, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
going with he just knew.
Yeah, just knew.
That's fair.
Was that a horror movie?
I think so. I was horrified by the end.
I
was
mean,
like,
Yeah, I
this
mean, I
was
guess
not
if you were
like
if you
Flubber
were
was
suddenly
a-
turned into a walrus, I guess you
I
would
thought
be kind of
Flubber
freaked out.
was a horror movie.
Speaking of getting transformed into a walrus, did y'all see that new anime coming out?
Oh my
this
god! I
week?
swear to
The
God.
turn-
I think just
the
assume
isekai into-
the answer is no.
Oh, well, you see, you remember Vending Machine from last season. Well, this season we have an anime where the main character is transformed into a pig. He's isekai into a pig.
That makes so much more. Okay, that's like a step back. Makes so much more sense than the vending machine.
Yep.
Yeah, but yeah.
You know
so
what though? The vending
you
machine
know how he
wasn't
turned
bad.
into it? He ate raw pig liver and then
Shield
he
Hero's
died and
back.
woke up at Shield Hero's back. Yeah, Shield Hero's back. And Shield Hero got what was it? Their director stepped down, so they have somebody else taking over for season 3. So I wonder how this one's gonna go.
Is the one voice actor alive again?
No.
Well, that's probably not gonna be as good as it was in the first season. I'm excited for Shield Hero though.
Shield Hero is gonna be exciting.
I can name 2 characters.
Ooh, Dead Mount Death Play is coming back. Yes. Part 2.
For some reason, this anime season is much heavier. Like I said, there's like 70 anime dropping this season. That's not normal.
It's because
It's normally just 40.
all anime is dying, and this is the last you're ever gonna get.
Yeah.
Dr. Stone is coming back.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
talking about earlier. Oh, you weren't
We're
in here. I
all
was talking
stoked for
about
Dr. Stone.
the Dr. Stone coming back.
Oh, Shangri-La Frontier is coming out.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the last season of Dr. Stone just kind of it didn't really end. It just stopped.
Well, that was because this was part 2 of that season. It was only a part 1. And this is
that
part
makes
2.
sense.
Oh, MF Ghost comes out this season too.
This man is just now. You were supposed to already have this covered and looked at.
Well, we thought you were bringing that info.
Oh, my
because
apologies.
you were like
about every
you
new
specifically
thing.
said I didn't watch the anime because I need to prep for the
I
anime
did.
next season.
Yeah,
But I thought maybe
was.
you'd be able to mention a couple.
Man,
Uma Musume Part
let
3.
me tell you, I was sitting there, I got burnt out of just reading it in what's called writing like the little summary for every single one. Oh my god, I burnt myself out.
Why didn't you just
When does the new season start?
Next week?
Next
Captain
week.
Tsubasa
Okay,
comes
so we're gonna
out.
be a little late, but it'll be next week. We can do a tier list of what we think of the new anime.
Yeah, you got 1 week for 70.
Episode?
You said what was my favorite anime?
That was your favorite episode we ever did. Remember?
No.
Josh? What was your favorite part about this anime? Because we'll probably never talk about it.
My favorite part about this anime was the big balls of tears. That was the least stupid thing I'd ever seen.
Is that Onimusha thing?
Wait.
Huh?
Big balls of tears?
Yeah, whenever they cried, their tears were big balls.
Oh, yeah. They did cry a lot, which
It
I
was
suppose
so stupid.
That's on brand for
it is.
high school girls.
It's fine for them to cry, but not literal orbs of tears.
You know, the orbs, you didn't complain in Yu Yu Hakusho.
Because it wasn't literal.
It
wasn't
literal.
like an actual orb.
They were 100% orbs.
Were they?
Yukina's tears?
Oh, that's because they were turning into jewels. That's different. Everyone's tears were orbs in this.
Well, they were ice demons.
No.
We don't know that. No one ever said these people are humans.
I think they did, actually.
Now that you say it, this might be part of the Yu Yu Hakusho verse. Does that make it better or worse for you?
It makes it worse.
It does make it worse for me too. Because there's a lot of squandered potential.
It hurt my soul.
I mean,
This didn't hurt your soul.
It hurt my soul when you said that.
That this should have been Yu Yu Hakusho.
To be fair, everything should be Yu Yu Hakusho, but
yeah, but it's not going to be. We just have to appreciate the Yu Yu Hakusho we have.
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah, that first movie they released before I got.
It was great. We can all agree. Kuwahara's a hero.
He is. I agree.
I mean, true.
The problem with a 13-episode slice of life anime with no antagonist is there's not a lot to say.
There is.
Yeah,
they literally.
To me, it was like, even though I didn't hate it, and I could obviously I got through it and watched it. It definitely did drag on. I definitely couldn't watch it in one go. I had to watch it in 2-3 episode spurts.
I definitely was upset when we
there's no central thing going wrong. They say the trip might get canceled, but then nothing happens with that. It just continues on as normal. And then even when the one girl loses her passport and you're like, oh, a random plot thing, did she get left behind? It's nope, they find it 2 minutes later and everything's fine.
And they didn't find it 2 minutes later. It was a couple of days. But I mean,
but you know what I mean though, to Josh's point, with no central theme going bad, it's just you're kind of just watching a happy story progress. It's going to end happy and you're just kind of watching it happen.
Oh, so tell me how much you guys love Slice of Life and why it's so great.
I'm not a huge Slice of Life guy. Not when it comes to anime.
Slice of Life.
This was one of my favorite animes.
Yeah, Slice of Life one of my favorite categories.
You said
this is one of your favorite animes?
Liar, Josh.
It isn't
my doesn't matter if I'm lying.
It is my
Slice of Life can still be fun.
It definitely can be, and there's definitely slices of life I've enjoyed, and I love a lot of slice of life movies. But it's definitely in terms of an anime genre, it's probably my least favorite category.
Slice of life is only acceptable whenever it's also part of a sports show.
No,
I disagree.
Wait,
you don't think this was a sports show?
It definitely was not. What
You weren't impressed by the way they shoehorned a baseball episode in?
Oh, they did.
They did shoehorn a baseball
part of the show. I enjoyed that actually.
Doesn't matter if the anime is 1,000 episodes or 6 episodes, they're gonna get that baseball episode.
Yeah, but
there's always a baseball episode. It's impressive.
That's true.
Japan loves baseball.
Japan loves baseball, as far as I know.
No, they really do.
But I mean, hey, they got out of school for 3 months. Just think, guys, we got 9 episodes of them getting to Antarctica and 2 episodes of them in Antarctica in 3 months. What a time jump!
Pretty impressive.
That's good. That's quite a time jump. I feel like I was like, oh, is she gonna like find like her mom's grave marker or something? Like,
she did.
Are we gonna... not her actual grave marker though. She just found that laptop.
Yeah.
Well, her mom didn't have a grave marker. She kind of just froze.
Right. Who doesn't make a grave marker?
Her body was her grave marker.
Her
frozen body.
I assume the building is a grave marker because that's where she got lost at, right?
She got lost at like the other.
Yeah, where they went.
When they left the one main. No, not the laptop.
That was the last place.
Wait, was that the laptop? It was the second building they went to. Yeah. Which was the second building?
That was the one I'm talking about. The one that they traveled to, and they find her laptop.
Oh, okay, that was okay. I didn't know if I can't remember which building they found the laptop in.
That was an outpost, I believe.
Also,
an observatory. It was.
I need to know what name brand that laptop is because holy crap, that thing survived 3 years.
That laptop was probably not an off-the-shelf laptop.
Yeah, it was laying on just frozen ice for 3 years, and it booted up with no problem.
They didn't show the part where they defrosted it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they put it in the microwave for a couple of minutes.
Smart. And she just turned it on, and it was just I was like, oh, that's one hell of a laptop.
I assume they have stuff that keeps the wires and important junk from getting.
Oh, it's not. It's not that. It was literally just laying on the frozen ice for 3 years.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't being used.
That's not that long.
Even so, I burnt out a power supply in an old computer because it sat out in my cold car for 2 hours.
Well, that sounds like a computer issue. That shouldn't happen, Mark.
Yeah, I don't. What?
It was a cheap power supply, so it got too cold and it fried the power supply.
It's excessively bad.
Yeah,
you're going to extremes here, man.
I'm just saying, 3 years of any computer, I don't care how high profile it is, sitting on ice for 3 years.
Well, I mean, it's probably designed to be used in Antarctica, so it's probably designed to be on frozen things.
Yeah,
I'd hope.
Listen, you're sweating the small stuff, okay?
All this show is the small stuff.
That's all I can do.
That's true.
That's all I've got.
So, big question, guys. How do you think the drama went afterwards that the idol did?
It was fine.
Oh, I'm sure she did amazing.
She had people that watched it.
Yeah, the captain.
Yeah, and that other guy.
Yay, drama.
I'm sure she nailed it, and she got all rich and famous, and she left her friends behind forever.
And do you think they ever went back to Antarctica like they promised?
I think the one girl did.
The one with mommy issues?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
I wouldn't even say she has mommy issues. I think she's...
Well, her issue is she doesn't have a mommy.
Well, yeah, okay. Fair enough.
But yeah, no, they never went back.
I think she went back.
I think
maybe she did, but...
And I think everyone else grew out of it.
Yep.
They were like, yeah, I guess it was fun.
I think they saw how much money they spent and how much school they missed and realized that, like, yeah, we're not going to do this again.
They didn't spend any money.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did.
On what? All of them. Yeah, they all paid their own way. That was the one girl's agreement to go on the trip, was you had to pay your own way.
Well, no, they were... I'm pretty sure they were being sponsored by the...
You know what, though? Sai's got a point because
Because
the one
that
girl,
$1 million,
Mommy
she still
Issues had
had
the $1,000,000 yen, and she just left it in Antarctica.
because she still had it left over, and
She still had it, so maybe they ended up not paying. But I guess it doesn't matter since they don't tell us either way.
They don't.
That's why I thought they didn't pay.
We never really find out a whole lot of anything.
No, that's a good point, Sai. So the last thing though that happens in the series. So Bang's girl, she has one friend, and her friend is a real bitch who spreads rumors about her to try to ruin her trip to Antarctica.
Or to get her to not go or whatever.
And then in that last scene, that friend sends her a picture where she's in Antarctica.
No, she's in the
very clearly she photoshopped it.
Okay, that's what I figured, right?
She photoshopped it.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense to me.
Because there'd be no other civilian expedition.
Well, there was, but they said there specifically wouldn't be.
Right. Yeah, no one was leaving. It was people just staying there.
Well, no, people. Well, yeah. People were leaving. No one was coming.
Yeah.
All right. Well, any closing remarks on the anime before Mark pulls up the wheel?
In the limited slice of life animes that I've seen so far, it was
D-.
It was all right. I mean, we'll go over grades, but Sai just gave his. It's a D- for Sai.
I hated it. It hurt me. Hurt me so much.
What about you, Josh?
I don't think it hurt you at all. You're just being so dramatic. You ought to be in the drama with that girl after this.
I probably would.
You sound like you're in Oshinoko right now.
That's better than the show.
Was it? I only watched the first
Oshinoko is, in contention for anime of the year.
Mid.
Wait, is it?
It's mid.
Yeah. It is in what's called competition for anime of the year. Oshinoko is really good. It was really good.
Is it? Even after the first episode when it got really boring?
I don't know what you were watching. We must have been watching two different shows.
I was definitely watching Oshinoko.
I remember Oshinoko because you're watching the pilot, and for some reason it just keeps going and going, and you also have no idea what's going on next because it's like they use random plot generator to write every scene.
I mean, we're just have to agree to disagree.
It was all over the place. You're like, oh, okay, it's about a doctor. Oh no, he's dead. Oh, it's about a reincarnated doctor. It's about a reincarnated doctor who's a child actor. Oh, now he's not an actor. Oh, so now this is happening. Okay.
But what's your grade on this anime, Josh?
C. I mean, I don't know what else to grade it. It's wholly inoffensive, but it's another thing where in a year, someone's gonna say, "Hey, remember A Place Further Than the Universe?" And I'm gonna say no.
I literally was upset because I barely remember it as of today.
Yeah, you know what? That's fair. I'm also gonna give it a C. It's like you said, it's not horrible. I watched it. It was there. It's one of those things.
It was there.
Yeah, it was there.
It was. I disliked it being there the entire time.
Let's just all agree it exists.
It exists.
Yeah.
Like Oshinoko. It exists somewhere.
That's pretty much it.
All right. Mark, you got a wheel for us?
I do.
Athgeek, anything you think we need to add to this wheel?
All 70 of the new ones is coming out.
All right. Can you add all 70 of the new animes real quick?
If you take off all these other garbage ones.
Let me zoom in so Athgeek can see this.
That's not how that works.
There you go.
Nothing comes off of the wheel.
All 70 added right there. Right here.
Wait, is Duel Masters on the wheel? All right.
If it lands on no, I will let Athgeek pick whatever anime he wants.
Oh, Lord.
There you go. There you go, Athgeek. If it lands on no, you can pick whatever anime you want us to watch.
That will be the one time I actually watch the anime.
You've watched several anime with us. Why do you say that?
You know full well that Lupin is now your favorite anime of all time. So let's not pretend.
I wish I could go back and never watch it again.
Okay.
And watch it again? I know. I agree. It's your favorite anime.
I don't know why you're saying that because you liked it just fine. But I think
it was one of the worst things I've ever watched.
I think we could all agree. Why didn't they clean up the sound?
Yeah, I don't know.
What are they doing?
Yeah, that easily could have been done. But all right, let's see what we got.
Sai, what are you hoping for? Digimon?
Something. Wait.
This is like the first good one we've gotten.
We've already watched it.
Yeah, I don't know why that's on there.
Too bad. You gotta follow the will.
No, so not when I was gone for a long time.
Mushoku Tensei.
Go ahead. I mean, we could watch season 2.
Are actively watching season 2.
Also true.
Full Metal Panic. Sai's excited.
I can't hear you guys.
Can you hear me? Sai can't hear us, but he's super excited for Full Metal Panic.
He's gone.
He'll be back.
Yeah, I is Reincarnation season 2 done?
I still can't hear that.
No, it's not done yet.
Okay, I'm waiting till it's done to watch it because I need
it literally ends this
matter.
week. This is the last week of this anime season.
Okay, well then after this week I will binge watch it. All right, what is the plot of this anime?
Full Metal Panic?
Yeah, I've never seen it. It's okay. So 1998. No, it's manga.
Full Metal Panic. It's like a X. I feel like this is one of those anime that people like. Anything I'm saying making sense to anyone?
No. I'm seeing if it's on Crunchyroll. But that's in 2 weeks. The review of Full Metal Panic. It is on Crunchyroll. Wait, there's apparently 3 Full Metal Panics. Which one are we watching?
We're just going to watch the one called Full Metal Panic.
Okay. Correction, there's 4 Full Metal Panics.
Okay. Can we get a plot?
Yeah.
You went to find something.
Yeah, let's see. It's about a girl who's really popular in high school. Unbeknownst to her, terrorists are plotting her abduction, believing she possesses the abilities of the Whispered. That's where Sosuke enters the picture. He's a soldier from Mithril, a secret counter-terrorist unit, and he's going undercover at her school to keep her safe.
You know what? Good enough. Whatever.
Yeah.
I've heard worse.
24 episodes.
You know what? I've seen animes where we thought it was going to be about a cook, and he was
it wasn't
in most of the episode.
Nowhere about it.
So it sounds great. I
don't know why I can't hear you.
We can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm happy that Athgeek gets to watch an anime from 2002 because I know he's definitely going to do it.
I'm not watching it. The new season starts next week. Yeah, I'm gonna be binge watching other stuff.
You got nothing but time.
That's not true.
All right. Okay. So that's great. So tune in 2 weeks for us to watch Full Metal Panic, starring the full cast. Athgeek will watch it. It's going to be good. And if he doesn't watch it, he can read the Wikipedia and pretend like he does, like Mark usually does. And then next week...
Yeah, but I do it good.
But now I can hear them. I don't know what the fuck.
Next week, we will do something I said earlier, right?
Did you?
Did I say something?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, next week we'll do a thing. It's going to be great.
Exactly. So you'll just come back and watch it.
Yeah. Okay. Is that you just want to end the podcast there?
I mean,
end it on a high note.
Full Metal Panic.
Yeah.
Woo.
Leave him wanting more.
Yeah, leave him one more. As Sai enjoys Full Metal Panic.
George Costanza.